So to make various types of popular music drum parts, there are multiple options, but today we're just going to look at this very simple online drum machine. You don't need to sign up to this, and it's free. The first thing to do when you arrive is to explore the kit options. So that's here. It'll just remember whatever you were using the last time you were there. So when you found a kit that you actually like, I'm going to use techno today, you can open a new project and make your own pattern. Just today I'm going to use a basic rock pattern, kick on 1 and 3, snare on 2 and 4, and hi-hats in quavers. But of course you can do whatever you want. The other really important thing is to make sure that the tempo of this is at the same tempo that you're planning for your entire piece. I'm just picking 100, but you could pick any tempo. The trick is to have all of your various software programs using the same tempo, and even then there'll be a bit of fiddling with synchronization in the final refinement process. Press the play button. If you like it, export it. You could save it with a particular name. You could send it as a link if it was classwork or if it was just a draft and you wanted me to listen to it. But if you were ready to use it, there are two methods of exporting. One is MIDI, which I recommend for some purposes, and the other is WAV, which is just a straight audio file, like an MP3 file but higher quality. And I usually have this clicked if I'm planning to use it as a loop, as in many of the same pattern one after another. But if you just wanted to that one pattern, you might uncheck that. Okay, so you can see I've got a project file which has been saved. You just have to remember that's a .json. The MIDI, which can import into Sibelius or Mixcraft, and the WAV, which can import into Audacity or Mixcraft. I go and get them out of my downloads folder and I put them somewhere sensible. Copy some of these rhythms or these rhythms. Go further afield into disco or hard rock. Another refinement you might consider in the original project is working out how loud things should be. You don't have to save them as projects if you don't need to. You can just export them straight to MIDI or WAV. The trick is to name them properly so you know what you've got, and to also put links in your journal so I can tell when you did it. And if you're specifically doing this rock song assignment, then I suggest that you actually make the things that you need and give them specific names and save them in the correct location, so that when you're making your eventual project, that's the green things on this, you'll know precisely what you're doing.